and it's going to be a warm start to the work week. Court Klopping walks you through this work week forecast. He's in the Weather Center. Court, how's it looking?
Well, Kelly, for this week, it looks pretty warm out there for today and tomorrow, but we'll see a little bit of a dip in temperatures midweek, which is a welcome change of pace. And we are going to be seeing another bit of a roller coaster as far as that temperature trend is concerned. You'll see what I'm talking about when I get to the 7-day here in a minute. What we're seeing outside this morning, this is that live look at Highway 99 in Butte County, just south of Chico. And you can see traffic is moving along smoothly early on today. It's going to be pretty decent for your morning commute early on this morning, so no big impacts out there as you're getting ready to head out the door as far as the forecast is concerned. Now, as far as what we're seeing for air quality this morning, good across the board as well, so that's not something you need to worry about as you're getting ready to take on the day. We're in the 60s in the valley, 60s to low 70s in the foothills, and 40s to 50s in our mountain zones. So odds are pretty good you can go without that extra layer as you're heading out and about. Winds are modest and out of the northeast this morning. They'll be out of the south this afternoon, but not very strong. And then you can see over the next couple of days, they fluctuate a little bit, getting a bit stronger in our mountain zones Wednesday afternoon. And that's slightly concerning for our fire danger there, even though we did have that rainfall last week. Satellite and radar showing you clear skies overhead right now, and that's not going to change today. We do have a weak area of low pressure tracking into the Pacific Northwest, but that's not going to pull any cloud cover in for us. Our main influence is high pressure off the coast and to our east. But as we head through this week, we're seeing a bit of a change of pace on the way. So you can see this ridge off to our east. This is the main impact across the southwest right now. That's going to start to shift a little further to the east. And then as we see this cooler system approaching the Pacific Northwest, that's going to drop our temperatures down Tuesday, a bigger drop on Wednesday as that's just overhead to our north. That'll also strengthen those southwest winds and onshore flow. And then this starts to track to the east late this week, and that will help high pressure rebuild across our region, warming us up Thursday and Friday. But then yet another cool system approaching the coast this weekend, driving another modest cooling trend in your extended forecast. What we're seeing for today, high temperatures ending up in the 80s to lower 90s in the northern mountains, 80s for the most part in the Sierra and southern Cascades. Also expecting 80s in most foothill areas today with plenty of sunshine. These temperatures are unseasonably warm. The average high temperature for Redding and Chico, 89 degrees. Redding projected to hit 96 degrees this afternoon, as is Red Bluff. Chico and Orville both projected to hit 93 degrees this afternoon. So those temperatures are going to be fairly toasty for this time of year, and it's going to be bright with that sunshine, so make sure you've got your sunglasses handy. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast, where your weekend's always in view. Dipping into the upper 80s in Chico Tuesday, and then mid-80s with sunshine Wednesday, rebounding back into the low 90s Thursday and Friday, but then dipping back to the mid-80s by Sunday. Mostly just sunshine in your forecast, but some clouds overhead Tuesday and Wednesday. Redding, you'll be seeing 96 degrees today, low 90s Tuesday with 80s on Wednesday, but back to the mid-90s by Friday, dropping back into the upper 80s Sunday. So it's a little bit of a roller coaster with that temperature trend, Kelly, and it looks like more often than not, you'll want to make sure that you pack the extra water and you're dressing in those light layers as you're getting ready to take on each of the next 7 days.